Godlike.
What's up, guys? This is Gawdlikematt, and this is The Evil Within, and we're doing a playthrough for the Quick and the Dead, which is a gold trophy in the game to beat the game in under 5 hours. What I just did there was I checked my autosave to see that the timer started at 0. You should always do that as soon as you start the game, just in case, to see if you fucked up or not. And here we go, speed runs. So I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna try to do one video per chapter, assuming they don't get too long. Chapters much later into the game start getting way longer, but for the first few, they're gonna be relatively short videos. This one is only as long as it is because chapter 1's a little tedious and a little annoying, for the reason that you can't sprint, you can't fucking, you're limping for half the thing, you can't skip a lot of the in-game events, you can't skip the intro, stuff like that, like, makes it take really long. But, I did beat it in record timing. I finished this chapter in 12 minutes, exactly, and it's, pretty impressive if you guys want to know how fast you should be doing chapter 1. But here we go. Here's my, gameplay commentary / speedrun of The Evil Within for the Quick and the Dead trophy. Obviously, we're on casual difficulty. Obviously. And you guys should only be attempting this trophy on New Game Plus for a multitude of reasons. Right now, my character, Sebastian, is fully upgraded. He has everything upgraded to the max. Literally all his skills on it. All my guns, everything. Everything's max upgraded. I picked up all the collectibles. I literally don't have to worry about anything, and I'm as powerful as I can be. Jesus Christ, excuse me. But yeah, so this should make it a relatively easy playthrough. I am looking forward to this. Now, I know I said, I'm pretty sure I said this in my Path to Platinum video, which should be up soon. I'm actually uploading it right now. I said that I wasn't planning on covering a walkthrough for the Quick and the Dead, and I also offered for anyone who would request it that I would do it, but you know what? Like, immediately after I started uploading my Path to Platinum, I really thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I love this game so fucking much. I just want to play it constantly, and I thought, you know what? Doing a speed run for the Quick and the Dead trophy, they'd be relatively short, easy videos. I mean, since you're just running through the fucking level as fast as you possibly can, and you're not walking around doing tedious things like looking for items too much and shit, they make for great, easy videos that I can upload, and I don't need to edit them too much, and so far I haven't had to edit any of them because, like I said, you're just running through the fucking level. So, yeah, we're, finally gonna see some gameplay here soon. How's it going, guys? Not too bad, not too bad. Good to hear. Fucking thing that, one thing that might make you guys think when you're playing, your playthrough for the Quick and the Dead is that, the concept of looting and looking for items and shit. Because you're on casual, you don't really need to worry about that too much, generally speaking. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, getting off course, taking time out of your speedrun to go pick up, like, extra goodies and items and whatever. You might want to refrain from doing that too much because it takes a lot of time out of your clear time to do that sort of thing. Like, for my recommendation, the first 4 chapters, I've done 4 chapters so far for the Quick and the Dead, and they're all in record timing. And for all 4, I didn't loot anything in the level I literally just ran straight through the level and didn't pick anything up unless it was close enough for convenience. And stuff I prioritize, like, um, I'll always try to get spare parts whenever I can, because it's always nice to be able to just open up my menu and make some bolts if I need them for the crossbow. And shotgun ammo is quite a necessity, because the shotgun is like the primary use for clearing any enemy mobs that I might run into, as you will see. And another huge benefit to starting on New Game Plus. Oh shit, we got caught! Fucking chainsaw! Oh fuck! Yeah, it's not that dramatic, because I'm just gonna fucking outrun him later, bitch! Anyway. But yeah, huge advantage to starting on New Game Plus. Like I said, I start fully upgraded because I finished all my upgrades. This is my third playthrough through the game, which is why I'm fully upgraded. And you get, like, I carried over so much good, useful shit from my previous playthrough. For example, I have over 100 spare parts, so I could just make bolts out the ass whenever I fucking need them, which really helps for not needing to venture too far to pick up more ammo. I can just make bolts whenever I need them. And the crossbow's fucking amazing when it's fully upgraded. Like, if you upgrade all the bolts, you have a bolt for every situation. Fucking the harpoons will just do massive damage and kill anyone. When they're fully upgraded, they do fire damage, so they'll like, they kill like anything, man. They do so much damage. They do shit tons. You could literally use them for any enemy in the game. It doesn't matter. They'll one-shot shitty enemies. They'll do a ton of damage to bosses. They're good for any scenario. And then you got all the other useful bolts. Like if you just want to run past an enemy mob, you can freeze them all. You can flash them all. When they're fully upgraded, they last forever. Same with the lightning bolt. The explosive bolt does a shitload of damage and is great for wave clear. Like, it's just fucking amazing. And then I have the DLC bolts too, which are incredibly strong, although you can't upgrade those bolts because they're incredibly strong from the get-go. But yeah, like the flame bolt is so fucking deezed. It's incredible. So the crossbow, moral of the story is the crossbow is going to be incredibly useful for attaining this trophy. And other than that, obviously all my guns are fully upgraded and I could switch to them at my leisure, but ammo will get tight at times, but I only plan on ever picking up ammo unless it's right the fuck in front of me. I'm not going to go free roam looking for items and shit, because it takes too much time. And I actually looked up a guide before I attempted starting this playthrough. And the guide said, I looked up a trophy guide, and this one guy finished, he gave a good general time frame on when you should be finishing every level. Hands down, the best time you could finish Chapter 1 is in 12 minutes, so aim for that, because I've attempted it 3 times now to see how fast I could do Chapter 1. It's always 12 minutes. I always finish in 12 minutes. So that's the best time that you could possibly get for this level. Aim for that. But where was I going with that? Oh yeah, the guide. When I looked up a guide, the guy had a time frame for when you should be finishing every level. He finishes the game with like by the time he finishes chapter 15, he has 4 hours and 35 minutes playtime. And so far I'm doing better than his guide, but not by much. I'm beating him literally by a few minutes. I have a few minutes on him. So, I'm doing really good so far, and I find that that's key, because when you get to the later levels, you're indefinitely going to run into things that are going to hinder you, because just solely for the fact that the later levels are much harder. So, you generally want to aim to do the first 5 chapters or so as fast as you possibly fucking can, and don't waste too much time looking for shit, because you really don't need it. In the first few chapters, you barely get any loot anyway. You're gonna see in when I recorded chapter 2 and 3, every time I picked up like ammo from my shotgun, the boxes would literally have one shell in it. Like, that's ridiculous. And it only does that on the beginning chapters because you're on fucking casual difficulty, and it doesn't, like, I'm already so fucking beast, I don't need the ammo. So I guess that's the game logic, how the game thinks. It's like, don't give him too much ammo, he's already so OP. At least I'm thinking that's what the game's thinking, because the game is a living thing. Anyone who plays video games will tell you that games are living and breathing things, and they exist to fuck you when you're playing them. Games go out of their way to fuck you in any way they can. It's a known fact. Ask any avid gamer. They'll all tell you. But anyways, we're almost done the chapter here. We only have a few minutes left. And as you can see, running away from the chainsaw guy at that segment I just did is the only real challenge in this chapter. If he kills you, I recommend just restarting, because dying takes up so much time. Also, that just reminded me, I need to get this out of the way. When you're playing your playthrough for the Quick and the Dead, things you're going to want to avoid. Never save in the levels. You should always save on the chapter clear screen, unless you absolutely have to for whatever reason, but I'd really try to avoid that, because saving takes up so much time to go into the mirror, run all the way to the secretary desk, do the actual save, and then run all the way back out. When you keep doing that time adds up. It takes a lot out of the game. So I'd recommend only saving when you actually beat the chapter. Unless you're in, like, way into the game and you know you have free time to spare, and then you could do it. So whatever, just judge it for yourselves, but generally avoid saving. Don't do it too much. And obviously, God, I love this song. The intro's great. But yeah, obviously avoid watching any cutscenes. Skip every cutscene you can, because cutscenes also take up time. I actually really wish I had said this at the beginning, because it would have been really useful to know. Also, fucking, when you pause the game, fun fact, your timer doesn't go up, so you could pause for as long as you want if you ever need to take a break for a second. That's a great thing to know. Also, dying sucks, because when you die and then you load up your autosave and retry, that adds to your playtime. It doesn't backtrack. It only adds. So you dying hinders you, because it sets you back, and then your timer's still going up. So I recommend, if you die like once or too many times, you should probably just reload your autosave manually from the menu, because when you do that, it actually turns back the clock in the game, and you get that time back. So that's a good thing to do. I actually really wish I had said those few facts at the start. Anyways, guys, that was chapter 1, and as you're about to see, I did it in record timing, 12 minutes, did it as fast as I possibly could. Aim for the same time, and I will see you guys in chapter 2. I hope you guys are finding this guide fun or useful or helpful, whatever. Hope you enjoy. I'm going to be doing it until I finish the game.